name is Monique Calisti. I'm the coordinator of 6G4Society, coordination and support action that is focusing very much the work on sustainability, societal challenges that we need to face in the developments of 6G. I'm the CEO of Martel Innovate, that is the coordinator of this construction. It's a 24 months project that comprises 6 organizations across 6 countries. We have a slide with their logos at the end. And we're funded partly by the European Commission and partly by the Swiss Confederation through participation of 2 Swiss partners. What do we aim to do is, first of all, try to make sure that with 6G we do it right. Meaning that we have seen too little done from the design to the development and deployment of 5G in terms of environmental sustainability. And we have seen a lot also of misinformation and misunderstanding on what 5G technologies could bring to the society. So with the intention to better understand in which way we can develop technologies that are understood and adopted by users, citizens in a more, let's say, friendly way, we have decided to dedicate a number of activities that will also aim to align with important policy and regulatory effects and efforts. Now, the work has been organized across 4 main technical work packages. The first one is focused on understanding the impact or potential impact of 6G on the society, developing also what we call a technology acceptance model. Doing that, we need and we want to engage not only technologists, specialists, policymakers, but also public organization, end user association, and civil society players, so that we build together not only the narrative, but also the understanding of what kind of difference these technologies can make for our society and for our economy and for our environment, clearly. In doing that, it's very important to work together. We have many ongoing projects, many new ones, and many of you guys are working at technical level on making sure that 6G will have a better carbon footprint, will help saving energy, will help covering more efficiently remote areas, and you name it. So only by creating synergies on key value indicators and not only on KPIs, it's going to be possible to work together. As you know, there is already in the 6G SNS context a working group dedicated, a task force working on sustainability aspects. The idea is that we help contributing to that. Now, the work of this CSA aims to capitalize on what has been done in the community, and I mentioned KVIs as a concrete initiative, but there's much more. And so here we have to understand how together we can work on creating better awareness and also more visibility on what it's been done in this community in the direction of developing technologies that are sustainable, that are societal friendly, in the sense that they put human needs and all citizens' need at the top of the priorities. Now, in doing that, what we want to do is to align, as I mentioned before, with policy directions, with also industrial initiatives that are growing in several spaces. And that's why, if you have any pointer, any input, it will be very welcome. Now, the key idea is that we are the exotic ones, maybe, in the block, meaning our consortium as not only, as more SSH social scientists and experts on aspects that are not necessarily technology aspects, but we need to absolutely bring together the technologists, the researchers, the innovators, and talk so that we can define an agenda which guides the community towards the right direction. A very important part of the work we're doing now, it's to define a plan for engagement of the various actors in this community. So we will be back to that. We have created an extensive mapping of relevant initiatives, but also of relevant projects. We will engage throughout various kinds of activities, focus groups, online discussion, webinars. We will have, and this we know it since a couple of days, we will have a special session at EUCNC in Antwerp, where we will animate discussions around environmental and societal challenges that 6G development have to face. So we're starting building up connections and let's say liaisons that go beyond also our 6G SNS ecosystem. Now, what we would like to be able to deliver, or what we aim to deliver by the end of the project and along the course of action, is of course first of all a summary of the various stakeholders' position on the planned impact of 6G technologies and society. So there's many technologies, many telco players that are arguing about what 6G will help achieving. We want to analyze, you know, how strong these claims, how grounded these claims are, so that we can provide an overall convincing story. We want to develop a technology acceptance model, or let's say a roadmap building on the output of the relevant projects, so that we incrementally understand and provide value to all target stakeholders when it comes to promote 6G efforts towards the society, towards all non-technical actors in the economy. And finally, what we want to do is to also devise and put together and promote material that are not necessarily for experts, for technical experts, but that foster a better understanding and provide a grounded and fair, transparent information for the broad audience on what 6G can help achieving. When I say 6G, of course, one could also think of, 5G plus or plus plus, because, we're building upon the story or what has happened with 5G. We will have events, as I mentioned. We will have sustainability indicators, more precisely building on the KPIs. And what we would like is to be able to provide also advice, recommendations, and indications at policy-making level. Of course, this will be achieved only by liaising and consulting various prominent experts across the ecosystem. Mentioned before, we will be in Antwerp or Anvers in June at the EUCNC 6G Summit. I hope to see many of you and to get to know you in person. We will have a special session in parallel, and this is a bit unfortunate. There will be the PSCE summer conference in Vienna. I think that the dates were decided before the EUCNC dates were published. And there will be some specific sessions that some of us will attend in order to promote the 6G4Society objectives. The partners are 6 partners. Martel is coordinating, Cyber Ethics Lab in Italy, Nova in Cyprus, PSE in the UK, EBOS in Greece, or Nova in Greece and EBOS in Cyprus, sorry, I'm confused, and Digital for Planet in Switzerland, and Martel, by the way, in the Netherlands. So we have already an online presence. So in case you are not following us, please follow us, and feel free to contact us anytime for any input, ideas, suggestions.